we're gonna be talking about HTML and CSS. Okay, so this is gonna be the second part and the third part of the discussion on this video. Now you may be wondering why I'm putting them together. Okay, the reason to that is they actually go hand in hand, especially in building website or web pages, but each of them of course serve a very unique purpose. Let's see. Alright, so here we go. How are they related to one another? So as you can see, HTML is a markup language for describing web documents. So it's mainly focused on the structure of the web, or of the web page itself. Now CSS, on the other hand, it describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on the screen, paper, or in other media. Okay, basically CSS is how you design the web page. How it focuses more on how the web page is going to look like what the color of the background is, what the design of the font is. Alright, so there you go. Now here are some of the basic syntax that are being used when it comes to HTML. Okay, so these are just mostly the basic ones, since this is what we're going to be using later on as I give you examples rather. So let's proceed now with the examples. So before we proceed with the examples I have for you guys today, I just wanted to give you an example or an idea of what code editor I'm gonna be using, okay, for this HTML and CSS tutorial. So we're gonna be using actually as VS Code, or it's Visual Studio Code. So it's a simple yet powerful code editor. It's multi-platform as well, so you're gonna be able to do other programming language with one code editor if you are going to use VS Code. Okay, so of course you're still open, or it's still okay if you wanted to use other coding editor. You can also do it on a notepad, that depends on you, but what I would recommend is VS Code. Okay, so for you to download VS Code, okay, so all you have to do is go to code.visualstudio.com. Okay, and you can just download it here. Yeah, there you go. As you can see, it's like I said, it's multi-platform, so you can do Java, C#, C++, C, Python as well, also Git. Okay, so all you have to do is download that. If you're also using OS or Linux, you'll be able to download that too. Okay, so download it now and get back on the video once you're ready. Okay, once you're able to download VS Code, this is how it would look like. Okay, so first thing that I want you to do is to go to extensions, which is here, and download Live Server. Okay, this is the tool or the extension that we're gonna be using in running our codes, so that we'll be able to see it better. Okay, so once you're able to install that, okay, let's go to our example. Let's just close this. So let's proceed with the examples that I have for you guys today. Okay, so okay, as you can see, the first thing that came up is what I mentioned earlier, the doc type. This actually declares the type of document that we're going to be doing. Type HTML, because it's an HTML document. So if I wanted to make my code readable, I wanted to do it like that. I just wanted to put some space in between, and I want to put the lang. This is actually the language, so we'll set it to English. Okay, now I wanted to put a header. Okay, scene head and the body of code. Okay. Now, when it comes to the head, let's say I wanted to put a title. Okay. So these tags that I'm doing, yeah, as you can see, you're actually going to be able to see a bit of a definition if you hover your mouse like that. So what I'm actually doing right now, we're just HTML. Okay, we're going to proceed with the design later on. Okay, so let's say with a title, I wanted to put my first web or page. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, it's up to you. Alright, so this is an opening tag. And this is a closing tag. Alright, so what that means is the title starts here and it ends over here, because it will actually read it. If you put it like that, you know, the system or the code editor will read it the same way. Okay, so I want to put it just so. Okay, alright, I think that's good. Now let's go with the body. Now I wanted to put a simple paragraph first. Now to open up a paragraph, you just have to type P and then hit on enter or tab. Okay, it will give you the open closing tab. Okay, so you can type in or put in anything that you want. Let's say I wanted to put my Instagram tag or Twitter tag. Okay, and I wanted to put up another one. I'm gonna put up my tweet. Okay, I hope you guys are learning something. Now let's see how it would look like. So what you're gonna do to run or for you to see your web page is to right click, okay, and then open with live server. So this is how it would look like. Okay, so as you can see, the title is over here, the title of the web page, my tag, and the second paragraph that I use. Right? Okay, so we're gonna be okay. Now let's add some more. Let's say I wanted to put up an image. Let's put image. Okay, so I hit up enter, and these two came in the picture. Okay, so it's, as you can see, image, search, and alternate. Okay, now image search is what you're going to use, you know, to search basically for the image itself. Okay, so I actually saved a photo earlier. It's here. Okay, so what I'll be doing is I'll search for that. Okay, it's images. Slash, alright, Yssa.jpg. So let's see how it will look like. Alright, so here you go. It's kind of big, right? It's very big, and this is where CSS would come in.